Excuse me? Winogrand.
Yeah.
Right. Winogrand, when he died, left like 1,000 rolls of undeveloped film.
Easily, yeah.
And 3,000 contacts he said he never read. To say the man was obsessed is a little light. Well, they took some of these photographs and they actually printed them, and it's become a major exhibition at Perlmutter, right? And what's happening is somebody picked up on it and wrote an editorial. A woman from San Francisco, a newspaper, a magazine, wrote an article about it. Kind of blaspheming his work and saying that he was a woman hater and what have you, and this and that and the other thing, catching people off guard. And then so this tied into another article I started reading that's called The Ethics of Street Photography, and it is, should I ask permission before I take somebody's image? And you know, there's a lot of different thoughts in my own head. My own work in the subway kind of requires people don't see me. I mean, I don't want people to react. Otherwise, it's no longer a spontaneous photograph. So, at the same token, I won't go around shooting homeless people because it's too easy. It's too easy, and I'm not as I would only do it if I was interested in the human condition. Perhaps I would take a picture of a homeless person, put it on Facebook, and say, "Not in my country." But that's me. What do you people think about this? Should we ask permission? What happens? Let's start with Phil, and then you.
Oh yes, that's a very good question. I've been presented with that question for many, many years, especially on the subway. Yes, I'm sorry. It turns out that there's a little confusion as to the legal aspects of photographing people on the subway. For some years, it was perfectly okay. After 9/11, everyone got very nervous, and people were being stopped taking photographs. However, I remember reading in the New York Times that a certain photographer was arrested, and he was held in the police station, and then he went to court, and the judge said there's absolutely no reason why this man can't take photographs in the subway. So I carried that article with me all the time, and believe me, I have been stopped many times. And I whip out the article, and because they don't really know, police don't really know, the people who work in the transit department don't know, I whip it out and I show it to them, and then they let me go. I've been interrogated by many policemen in plain clothes. One said to me, "What kind of pictures did you take?" I said, "Well, you know, a little bit this, a little bit that." He said, "You're not taking pictures of women's legs, are you?" I said, "Well, here, take a look. Take a look. If you see any women's legs there, I'll get rid of them." Well, it so happens I do take pictures of women's legs.